Welcome back. Today we're going to be solving a level 5 problem called math issues. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh no, our math object was accidentally reset. Can you re-implement some of those functions? Can you assure that only non-negative numbers are passed as arguments? We can assure that only non-negative numbers are passed as arguments, so you don't have to consider things like undefined null, not a number, negative numbers, strings, and so on. That's good. Okay, here's a list of functions we need. Cool. So pretty much we're creating these, we're um, making those, and we're going to test them out. It's like a 3-in-1, but it's like the same thing. Let's get rid of that. I'm not going to return 0, but let's see. Round. And so we're going to get a number, and I'm assuming they're going to yell at us if we do like a math.round here. Um, let's see if they do. Return dot round. I think it's math.round. I could just go on here and check for sure. I'll let num equals 1.2 math.round and num. Yes, so that one works. And let's see if they don't like what we're doing. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, shoot, yeah, because we're making it, we can't call it right away, whatever. All right. Um, we just did like some kind of crazy recursion here, and we don't want to do that. And so what we do want to do is we want to, for rounding, how about we do like some modulo? Um, or, huh. The thing is, I was thinking, okay, maybe we'll divide it, we'll multiply it by 10, times 10, and then divide it by 10, but that won't do anything because we'll just go right where we started. Then how about num mod 1? Nope, that's not going to do anything. Well, let's see. This is tricky. Okay, the thing is, we don't know how many decimal places it has either, because it could be like a 1.0302 times 10. That's not going to do anything for us. What we want is we want the 1. And I'm not sure if this round really cares about whether it rounds up or down. Let's make sure what we're working with here. We got a 1.5. Okay, it will go in the right direction. And so, how about this? I'm thinking about some weird ways to do this, but I think a weird way to do it would be maybe if we could use the math around in here and use it there. I think that's gonna jack things up again. Um, I think the easiest thing to do is simply to pretty much find or maybe change it to a string. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but one way I am thinking of right now is let strnum equals string of number, and pretty much look for the decimal place and pretty much only return the first. So it's gonna look something like strnum dot split on the decimal, and we're going to give it the first one only. And so let's see what that will look like. That will look like, so if we have num, what we're doing is string of num, we're doing that, dot splitting that on the decimal. And so far it looks like that. And we're going to return the first. And so, and we want to parse int that, so we're just going to parse int that thing right over there. And let's see if it takes that. Oh, cool, it does take it. Except for this. Expected 17 but got 16. Okay. And so, how about we gotta check if the thing is greater than 5 or equal to 5 or greater than, we'll return that plus 1. And so if, let's see, well, since we're going to do if statements, might as well make this clean and start putting variables to it. So string number, we don't really need that string number. We ever only need the array of it. So we're going to do that. String num r, and so we're going to do if string num r of 1, because it's only ever going to be split twice. If that is parse int that so we can work with numbers, and I think we don't necessarily need to parse int it in order to work with numbers, but just to be safe, and we'll test out a node in just a second. If that is greater than or equal to 5, then we're going to do something else. We're going to return this, and that something was pretty much that plus 1. And so let's see if that passes all the first tests. No, it only passed freaking 2. Damn. String num is not defined. Oh, because I called it string num array now. R. Okay. Oh, still bad. Oh, because I don't need to split it anymore. There we go, and there we go. Meanwhile, let's see. Okay, this is still failing, but let's see. I know why it's failing, but I just wanted to see. Okay, 2 greater than 1, and these are strings, but I'm still getting truths. Oh wait, nope. Check that out. 2 is not greater than 10. If we had parsed int these, then it would have gotten the right. It would have gotten the right solution if I had parsed into these. Parse int. See? Cool. So it's not false. So we do need to do the parse int. Let's not try to take any other shortcuts. And pretty much here, it's looking at the 12 instead of the 1. And so of that, we need to look at this of 0. Because if it's a string, it can be indexed into it. So we do that. Damn, what the freak? Canary property 0 of undefined? Huh. Okay, why not? Okay. So what I was thinking was, okay, this parse int string number of 1 is going to give us back like 12, right? As a string value while we're still in the parse int. And so if it gives me a string value of 12, I should be able to index the 0th index of that string, which is pretty much what is it? I forgot what I was saying, but I think hopefully you get it. If it's going to give me a 12, then this string now can have an index of 0 and a 1. So I was wondering, what the heck, why isn't it doing that? How about I do that or 0? See if that works. It's saying that that's undefined. And so, let's see, fail, some test should round correctly. Cannot read undefined beginning at, man, I don't know why this is doing this. Floor, steel, round. So round is just giving me a lot of shit. Expect a 7, got 8. Okay. 409, expected 2, got 3. Alright. And so how about we log out what we're working with here? Let's log out this guy. Also.log this guy and see if we are indeed, yeah, we are. And if we do that of 0, what do we get? We get the 1, yeah. That should totally work. Um, but why is it not working for me? Why the freak is it not working? I don't know. You guys get what I'm trying to do, right? Like, I'm simply trying to get the 0th. Oh, wait, hold up. Why is this bad? Check that out. Look at this. Math all round. Oh, wait, no. This is the log. Okay. This goes to that guy. All right. This 17 must have been 17.5 or something. This is 2.4, so that's the 4. And yes, so it should be able to read that and log it out. Okay, so how about we log it before it goes in there. And yeah, hey, it does break. It does break. So if it breaks like that, then we could simply just do let first decimal equals that or 0. And so how about I'll just do, at this point actually, let's console log log first decimal, see what we're working with. And I'm hoping, oh, come on, man, come on. Really? Alright. That's probably because not all of my numbers have a decimal. If that's the case, then number equals, nah, let's not try to make this more complicated. Let's see if that definitely is what's messing me up. The fact that some numbers don't have decimals. Freaking first decimal should probably, that's probably giving me errors right now. Let's put that back in to, oh no, it's not. Just console log that out. Okay, yeah, look, some of these guys don't have decimals. And so how about I'll just return early if you don't have a decimal because you're freaking causing me problems. All right. If let's share a num array of 1, not that, then return number. Get the freak out of here if you don't have a decimal, because you're not going to be around it anyways. Yeah, get out, get out. Okay, so now I believe I can work with that 0 value there. Stop console logging that, and there we go. Okay, cool. So if we look at this, boom, all the round passed. So let's get rid of this. And the main problem was some of these just didn't have a decimal. So when I tried to get into string number of 1, it was undefined. Yeah, something like that. Some weird shit like that. All right, now we're gonna do almost the exact same thing, except we're gonna always take it up. And so I'm gonna copy and paste this, and we're gonna tweak it. Let's see, what do we need to change? We need to change the fact that we are letting them go down. We don't want to let them go down. Okay, let's see. If it doesn't have a decimal, again, just give them their freaking money back, something like that. All right, and so let's see. If that is greater than greater than or equal to 1, then let's bring it up. Cool, I failed everything except for 1. Let's see, expected 5 instead got 0. What? How do I give them, oh wait, no, ceiling. Okay, What the heck? Did these guys just flip? I don't know. Ceiling of that expected 32 instead got undefined. Okay. Damn, look at that sneaky thing. Now instead of that, let's just look at that value. And I think that would work. Cool. Yeah, the ceiling all worked. And now the floor is pretty much identical to the ceiling except no, wait, floor. Okay, yeah, we're only returning once again, if they split it and nothing's there, we're gonna just give them their number back. But if not, else we're just gonna return that first number. No conditionals. And that should work. There we go. Cool. All right. We struggled a little bit with the string number when we first split it, but we got through it. That was math issues. I'm just gonna submit final. Hopefully it takes it, and we should be good. There we go.